Hey coaches, today we're going to be going over some basic social media tips and how you can learn to make some small tweaks right away to your Instagram to start growing your Beachbody business. If you feel like you don't have a large following, that's totally fine. We all had to start somewhere. I also want you to understand that as you move along throughout your new coach mentorship, you will learn how to start growing your following and getting new eyes to your Instagram page. But for the purpose of today's training, I just want you to understand these small tweaks that you can start making. Have in mind that you are going to be attracting your warm market, right? With these tweaks. And those are people like your friends, your family, your coworkers, and people that already trust you, people that already know you, again, people that already follow you. So one of the first things that we recommend doing is making sure that your profile is public. I know that a lot of people, this might make them feel uncomfortable if you are in some type of situation personally where you just absolutely, it's a hard no that you cannot make your profile public. That's okay. I don't want you to feel like you cannot grow a Beachbody business because of that. You can still implement a lot of the things that I'm going to teach you. So don't worry if that's your case. I want you to know you can still move forward. Something else that we recommend doing is making your page into a business page. I'm not going to teach you how to do that. That's a simple Google couple step process that will teach you how to do that. But there are perks to having a business page. It shows you like the demographics of the people that follow you when they're active on social media. And it shows you insights like what post to your posts, like what post did very well, what did not get a lot of engagement. Something that you can also tweak if it's necessary is your Instagram handle, which is like your name at the very top. You definitely don't want, to say hot mama with a cute booty. You want it to be identifiable to you. Your photo ideally should be like a clear headshot so people know who they're speaking to when they talk to you. They know who is, Emily Green. They know who is Michelle Perella, what she looks like. Another thing to take a look at is your followers to following ratio. If you were to look at it and the people that you follow, that number is larger than the people that follow you, little by little, every single day, I don't know, maybe take a look at it, 10 people a day, try to eliminate, and those should be people that you really don't have anything in common with, that you don't interact with. Also, your bio. Make sure that it's descriptive to you and clearly depicts who you serve. So as you can see here, for an example, Emily Green, she's a military wife. She's a mom of all boys. She was a NICU nurse, and she talks about who she serves. She serves moms and to help them get strong bodies and grow their business, right? She doesn't say it in those exact words, but she clearly defines in her own way who she serves. Another quick tip is when you start to add to your wall, your posts, and you're gonna learn how to add value throughout your new coach mentorship to your wall and to your posts. I want you to keep something in mind when it comes to just the look of your feed. I want you to start thinking of of when you take photos, start thinking of your lighting, right? You can get a small little ring light to put on your phone from like Amazon for $5 if you work out in the dark every single morning, right? You don't want dark pictures. You want your pictures to be light and bright and airy and warm and inviting and attractive. It doesn't have to be like, a professional photography grade, but just make sure that people can see you and that, if you're going to post something, you want it to be bright and that people know it's you. And when we get into learning more about Instagram stories, just to give you a basic goal, and Instagram stories are amazing, right? I like to think of our wall, right? I think of our Instagram as like a shop, like, I don't know, a clothing store, let's say, right? And you know how you window shop and you're on the sidewalk and you walk by a store and you see like a couple mannequins with the, you know, new outfits of the day or whatever that the business is showcasing, and somebody walks by and they either say, oh, that looks nice, I think I want to go in and try that on, right? I want to see what else this store has to offer. So when people come to your wall and they see your first 9 posts and they're really dark, right? They're kind of gonna not feel like, it's not very inviting, right? So think of your wall as that storefront. If someone comes to your, you know, feed or your wall and they see, you know, it's inviting, they're going to want to take a look inside. And that's where your Instagram stories come from. So simple things that you can start implementing right away is to try to hit a target-ish of 5 to 8 stories per day. Just start sharing your routine, share your lifestyle, not just only Beachbody. And when you start to share workouts, always, you know, it doesn't have to be like 6 clips of, you know, your whole workout. Share just a 15-second clip of like your favorite move of the day. And maybe share one more of your sweaty selfie, bright, you know, nice sweaty selfie. And either talk, you know, put a little caption on your story and say what you liked about your workout that day. Or I challenge you to start doing this every single day after your workout. Share a call to action. Make sure people know that what you're doing, they can do too. And that can just be a 15-second clip of your favorite move of the day, and snap a pic of your sweaty selfie saying that this is something that you can do too. I'm a part of an accountability group. Let me know if you're interested in joining me. Very easy peasy. And as you can see over here on the right-hand side of your screen, this is another business that's very product-driven. So their wall looks a lot different than ours. We showcase our lifestyle. We showcase activities that we do to live that healthy lifestyle. And if we were to just show pictures of stock photos, that wouldn't really tell a lot of people how what we do can impact their life. So a couple do's and don'ts. First, don'ts. You definitely don't want to make a habit of sharing negativity on your Instagram. You want to share good vibes, happiness, excitement about your lifestyle. Now, everybody has a bad day. Some people have a bad season, right? It is what it is. If you find yourself having a bad day, you don't necessarily want to create a post that day, maybe, because it might come from a negative place, in a place of maybe anger or sadness. And I don't want you to think that we have to showcase our lives as perfect, right? Or that highlight reel. I don't want that either. I definitely want you to be authentic, and I want you to share with people that you are not perfect and that you're not happy and hippity every single day, right? I can't believe I just used the word hippity. But what I want you to maybe start doing is, if when you have a bad day, still show up to your routine. Let people know, you know, today I'm feeling a little off, but I'm going to still do this anyways, because I know that it's going to, you know, my workout might make me feel better. Or even if my workout might not make me feel better, at least I know I still did something for myself today, even though I wasn't feeling the same. Or if you went through something bad, don't share details about what you're going through while you're going through it. When you've overcome it, that's something maybe you can share about what you went through and how you overcame it. And that is something special that can provide value in the future. So I want you to also try to avoid redundancy. For an example, if you snap the same sweaty selfie in the same spot with the same bad lighting every single day, it's just going to be redundant. It's going to become white noise. So show variety. Today you took your sweaty selfie outside. Today you took it, you know, with the image of your bod still, you know, playing in the background, but you're in it. Make sure you're in it. Take a picture of you in a different part of your house, right? And with good lighting too. Again, lighting makes a big difference. But just make sure, and also when it comes to like videos and trailers and stuff like that, if you've dabbled into that, or reels, try to not do those things every single day. Switch it up. Maybe one day a trailer, maybe one day a reel, maybe one day a boomerang of just like your energized dance, of your energized, instead of the energized dance party trailer. Like there's different ways you can showcase what you're doing so that it's similar, right? We're doing the same activities, but it doesn't look the same every single day. Another thing to avoid on your stories is uh, using like posting a story with just a lot of text only, right? For one, a story only lasts for 15 seconds. So a lot of people don't even know that if you hold down on the story that it'll freeze to let them read, right? But when people start seeing a lot of text, it just becomes a little overwhelming. And again, it kind of becomes something that you just skip through. So avoid that. And instead, if you have something to say, show your voice and show your personality. At the same time, I don't want you to go off on a 5-minute tangent on your stories, because the same thing will happen. People will just keep clicking and clicking, and people just want value, right? They want you to share something that can help them, right? So try to limit, if you're going to talk into your stories, try to limit it to like maybe 60 seconds at a time to share whatever it is that you wanted to share that day. So another thing to avoid is sharing, whether it's your Instagram stories or your wall. Avoid showing that you only do Beachbody. We want you to show who you are outside of Beachbody, your lifestyle. I have 4 girls. My 2 older girls play volleyball. My husband's a firefighter. Sometimes we might go visit him at the fire station. I have 2 younger girls. They like to play outside. Think about the things that you do other than just health and fitness. We want you to share both. We want you to share your life, right? So that you can be relatable to other people. And then you're also going to start sharing how you make Beachbody work for you to help you get healthy and fit. Completely avoid any stock photos. Stock photos are like if you go to the Beachbody website and you copy and paste them onto your profile or to your stories to try to sell a challenge pack, right? That doesn't add any value. People don't know how that's going to help them. People are going to learn how our tools and products can help them is by you, right, sharing how it changed and helps you in your life. So make sure the photos are of you, maybe drinking your Shakeology, talking about how it's helped you, right? Or if you again take a picture of you working out, or the sweaty selfie, and you want to talk about how you love bod and why you love bod, you don't have to go anywhere. There's a calendar for you to follow. It takes all the guesswork out, right? If you want to take a picture of you with the personal trainer in the background, make sure you are in the picture, not just a picture of the trainer, right? And you can depict how bod helps you as well, but make sure the photo is always of you. And please don't share your Beachbody website link on your bio. When somebody comes to your page and they see that, a lot of people get turned off, and they might just say, you know what, this person is just gonna, try to sell me something. They can go to the website for that, right? Let Beachbody do all the things Beachbody. You are here to share, again, how Beachbody helps you, right, in your day-to-day life. You don't have to do this right away. When you do start to share with people how they can join you, do make it clear how they can contact you, whether it's through a DM or an email or a comment on your post. There's also something called Linktree, which you can put a link in your bio, and it takes people to another page where you can post other things that you have to offer, like maybe a challenge group application, a coaching opportunity application. You don't have to do that right away, but just know that in the future, if you do want to start adding those things as a way for people to contact you and show you that they're interested in joining you, then you can do that. But that's not something that you know, it's a must do right away. And then lastly, I want you to start putting the wheels in motion in your mind and start thinking about who do you want to help. For me, right? First of all, think of people that have similar interests with you, similar hobbies, similar, you know, humor, because these are people that you are going to mesh well with, and that if they join you, you guys are gonna get along and you guys are gonna make a connection, right? And you guys are gonna have things in common. Like for me, like I said, my girls play volleyball. And I'm a nurse, right? I don't practice nursing anymore, but I have things in common with other nurses, right? We get the same nurse humor. And again, my girls play volleyball. I have a lot in common with volleyball moms. Like they get the crazy, right? Like um, uh, athletic lifestyle, child of their adolescence in playing a competitive sport. Like they get that lifestyle. Also, as time goes on, you're gonna learn who you want to attract through your social media. And it might not be something that you feel confident doing right now, and that's okay. Right now, I want you to just start focusing on sharing what's helping you feel better in your life. But as time goes on, for me, you know, I want to help people that want energy in their life, right? That want to be confident, that want long-term health. They want a sense of community and belonging to something, and people that have dreams for more in their life and that are willing to work hard from it. But the purpose of today's training, I just want you to start thinking, right? Get your mind going of the people that you want to help. There's no specific activity I want you to do with this information right now, but I want your mindset to start thinking of those things, because as you move along in your new coach mentorship, you are going to learn how to start I don't want to say searching, but you are going to learn how to start attracting these kinds of people. And then something else you're going to learn throughout our new coach mentorship is how to provide value on your social media. It can be as simple as sharing your favorite recipes once a week, a mom tip once a week, or a fitness tip once a week. Not all these things every week, but like you can start to alternate and start to add value to the people that follow you, and that when they come to your page, they know you just don't only, you know, work out and use Beachbody programs. They also are gonna have a place to come to where they can, you know, share that recipe or make that recipe with their own family, and it's providing value for their life, right? I'm a nurse, like I said, like there's nurse tips. I'm a pediatric nurse. There's a lot of pediatric nurse tips that I can share that other moms can utilize in their own home, because I'm not a nurse anymore. I can't do that in person. So I can do that through my social media. I can still help moms with their children, right? Through this opportunity as well, just in a different way. So I just want you to start thinking of those things, of how you can start providing value to your social media. And you're going to learn throughout, again, the new coach mentorship, how you can start implementing that on your feed.